Today, we are gonna be balsam bashing. You see these pretty flowers? Well, they're not, because they're an invasive species, so they have to be bashed. You do that by pulling them out, snapping them in half, and disposing of them. But before we do that, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the bell to be alerted about our latest content. So here we are out in the Hopwood Woods. It is unbelievable how much of the stuff there is. It's just, it goes way around. Some's over there. Look, you can even see it way over there, just going off into the distance. So we're really lucky to have Groundwork Manchester here to help us, and the Friends group and people from the community that have come out to volunteer to help us bash the balsam. But it's still way more than we can handle on our own.
So Himalayan balsam, it's a type of plant species. It's not native to the UK, so it comes from the Himalayas. You can identify it by its big pink flowers, and it can grow really, really tall, so over like 2 or 3 meters sometimes. It kind of blocks out light for other plants.
How did it spread so much? Just by, it shoots, there are things everywhere.
Unfortunately, the Victorians thought it was a pretty flower and they brought it back to this country.
Right.
And of course there's no natural predators, and it just pops and spreads. And if it's near a riverbed, which we are, they'll fall into the river and then they'll go for miles before they sort of hit the banking somewhere, and they'll start going again. The seeds will probably pop and land a couple of feet away. So next year some will grow there, and the year after some will grow over there.
Right, so if they pop and they go into, well, over here is the brook, so if it pops and goes in the brook, then they go down.
Then it can go for miles.
So that's why it's growing the whole way down along the brook, and then it's spread up here. This stuff grows so fast, it's unbelievable. It grows at maybe an inch an hour or something like that. I'm not sure if that's factual, I'm just telling you it grows fast. I feel like it's growing up my pant leg right now. Oh my gosh, I'm covered in green stuff. What is this? I'm gonna turn into a balsam myself. What is this? It's like little weird Jurassic Park things on. This isn't balsam though.
That's not balsam, no.
But it's something else.
Yeah, I cannot remember the name of it, but it's also pretty invasive. It grows everywhere.
Really?
And
well, you're covered in it, boy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I thought I was bad.
If an animal brushes past this, it'll stick to the animal, and it's the seed, and the animal will go away, and the seed will drop off somewhere else, and it spreads to another area.
Well, we have an animal right here.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's now time to burn some bracken. Bracken is another kind of plant that we need to deal with at Hopwood Hall. Like Himalayan balsam, it crowds out the other plants. It grows very quickly, blocks out the light, and again is an invasive species that is very bad for the ecosystem. It's incredibly difficult to get rid of, and it's always coming back. Okay, so we have burned it, we've chopped it, we've hacked it, and look, the bracken is back. So you can see some of it right here that we burned, but it's just all grown back around it. This stuff is like a weed. If anyone has any suggestions about how to get rid of this bracken, please let us know in the comments. Okay, I was traveling with spores on me, so I've had to suit up into this sheer jacket, and I got some stronger gloves, and I'm gonna go meet up with Boyd again and Amanda and do some bashing. There's something that's kind of therapeutic about this, because you're like pulling it out by the root and you're snapping it in half and you're tossing it to the side. So I get out my Hopwood Hall construction aggression right here, balsam bashing. And if anybody wants to help us and get out some of your aggression, please let us know. Come along, because we've got acres of it to do. See, the thing is, you don't know if there's gonna be like some old well or something down here, so. Does this happen all over England? People are bashing balsam all over the place?
They're everywhere, yeah. So I guess volunteers are just doing it wherever they can. With our local wood, Alfrington Woods, we've been in there doing it. There's a brook near us called Winds Brook, and it's just everywhere around there.
It's been a long day of hard work, but you can see we are making progress. Look at this balsam graveyard. It's all cut down and most of this won't come back. So we are making headway. There's been a discovery here on the site. Buried underneath the balsam is this old, what is this, old lawnmower, huh?
Yeah, non-electric.
What year do you think this is from? So it's not even electric.
No, it won't be.
Can we get this thing working again?
No. I think so. A lot of WD-40 would be right, won't we? But
So do you think this is probably like early 1900s, late
I'd like to think
1800s?
so. I'd like to think so.
I think we should take this back and store it up by the hall
Yeah,
until
I
we can
thought-
find out more.
Yeah.
It's very heavy.
See somebody.
I feel like I've seen an old photograph of a gardener, black and white photograph, pushing something like this in front of the hall. All right, if you like these videos and you want to see more discoveries like this, please join us on Patreon because we're putting up about 2 videos there every single week. And also if you can share, subscribe, and like this video, we appreciate it. Thanks.